Hi, this is Annette with Annette's Astrology Corner, and this is your daily horoscope and energy reading for Monday the 20th. And I just got back from the river. I know this is going to be kind of a little late for everybody, but I had a really good time. I went paddleboarding with my kids. I went paddleboarding on Saturday by myself, and then I went paddleboarding with my kids, and it was such a blast. And we just sat out there in the heat and baked, and I swam in my element, because whenever you go through anything sad, or whenever something upsets you, or when you feel kind of off with what's going on, it is always my recommendation that you guys spend some alone time in your element. I just think that it is so healing, and it really just sets you right. So of course I kind of was self-indulgent this weekend, and actually just had a freaking great weekend. And so I was worried that my energy might be off in these readings because of personal issues that I was having. You know, I hope they're really, really good for you this week. So I looked at today, and I sat here with it for a few minutes, and I think the most predominant energy that jumps to me is actually Uranus and Aries. It is squaring off with the Sun, Mercury, and Mars, all in Cancer. And so to me, that suggests that either you will have unexpected feelings about something in regards to a home and family. I think that communication is going to be difficult today, even if you would try to communicate. I really honestly see a lot of opposition in communication today. Pluto in Capricorn is going to be opposing Mars in Cancer, and then that same energy is Pluto in Capricorn is going to be squaring off with Uranus in Aries. So here's my recommendations for you. I know that personally, I had some weird stuff happen to me last week, and you know, sometimes when weird things happen that are karmic and you don't know why you went through them, or it was very unexpected that you did go through them, it's really good sometimes just to sit on it and really think it through. And the reason I say this is because we have a gorgeous energy that I think you need to tap into today, and it is beautiful, and that is your moon in Virgo is going to be sextiling Mercury in Cancer. Now, I don't think this is a really good day for communication, because I think that if you try to communicate about, you know, things that you're passionate about, if you try to communicate about the direction that you want everything to go, if you try to communicate about what you authentically desire, I think you may have unexpected results because of that. And so I think today is just a day to sit on all of that and to really soak up Saturn and Scorpio. It's going to be trining Mercury and the Sun. So I think today is a day about thinking. Now, Mercury is the messenger, and a lot of stuff sometimes comes through just your thought process, clearing it all out. When you communicate effectively, you've had some time to think about what you're going through, analyze it, and don't let anybody into that process. That's a selfish process of yours. You know what? There are times to be selfish with your energy, and I really believe that today is a really big one. There is a lot of energy in opposition today, but that beautiful sextile is going to save you if you really hone into it, because here's two highly analytical energies, right? We've got Virgo energy and we've got Mercury energy, right? And they're both sitting in your emotions. So Virgo's in your moon and Mercury is in Cancer. And so whatever happened was definitely something that struck home in family. The pictures that you idealized about family, real estate, property, moving in together, or moving in with somebody, combining your lifestyles, trying to create that idealized home and family. Something happened last week. And so I just think that you don't kind of know where to go from here. I think if you try to push forward today, you're going to be met with nothing but opposition and squares. And that's a tough energy because sometimes when you're trying to figure you out, you don't need something opposing you at all. You need time to look at your own thought process and really dive deep into, some powerful things that are going on in your life. Saturn and Scorpio is trying to tie up loose ends about your past, especially in 2012 to 2014. So if you tried to resolve some things or push forward with some things that didn't go altogether well, you can thank Uranus for that, because it was, it's just that energy that can go either way. So either you had a terrific week and Uranus really progressed things in a really positive fashion and you feel pretty freaking fantastic, or it went terribly wrong, fired up a bunch of emotional issues, and you're in recovery mode. So when you're in this mode, you're going to find out that you still have some past power issues that you got to work through. Now, with this delightful energy of all of this Virgo energy, there is a lot of energy in analytically taking a look at everything, dissecting it. It's a great time to journal, great time to write everything down. It's a great time to idealize what you want and really look at your life and see if it's going in that direction. If not, why isn't it? Is it something to do with your confidence, with your self-esteem, with the way that you want your life to go? I know that a lot of you have these pretty pictures right now. And thankfully that's because Neptune in Pisces has been, in some positive transits again. So we can go back to idealizing pretty pictures. But just understand that Venus in Virgo isn't going to allow pretty pictures for too long. So, these two energies are opposing each other. The only thing that Virgo wants, now these are two mutable energies, right? So we've got Neptune and Pisces mutable, and then we've got Venus and Virgo mutable, and they're opposing each other right now. But these are energies that can work very easily together. Mutable energy works very well with mutable energy. And we have a lovely day full of beautiful mutable energy. And I think if we don't let our emotions get away with us, if we don't let Saturn monopolize our brains with what happened last week, if we're starting to move forward, trines and sextiles today can really take us ahead in the way that we think all of this through. It's a great thinking day. I would hold off on serious talks today only because Uranus squaring off with all this Cancer energy is kind of easy to either make really high or make really low. So you don't want to set off this Cancer energy today. You just don't want to do it. You want to get a break from all of that. And I think that's why I just say, when I see energy like this and Uranus jumping like it is, I see a lot of you, if you get defensive about what happened, or if you get self-oriented in any way. Wow, if you get self-oriented in any way because Uranus is in Aries and Aries is the sign of self, you are going to be met with serious squares and opposition. So this is not about you. Remember, your moon is in Virgo. It's about others. Remember, Venus in Virgo is about others. So you've got to think through the big picture. What's good for others? Are you wanting to suck somebody back in? But does that serve everybody? I think today you could have a wonderfully mutable, easy day if you just don't push anything and just relax and let today flow and just flow with it and be mutable. And today's just not a tackle day, and don't worry about it. We have tackle energy coming. When Mars goes into Leo, that's tackle energy. And I am so pumped for this transition in energy because my Mars is in Leo. And so I really like it when, you know, all that firepower gets back in me and I get out of all this water and, you know, serious, you know, difficult emotional energy. It was an emotional week for me. I really hate all this energy sitting in Cancer. It's just too much water energy. There's no balance, you know, when there's that much energy in one primary source. It was a great day if you want to change your vibe. Say that you just can't get yourself out of the rut that you're feeling. I say go be near water. Water is going to be a great thing for people, or a really good earth energy. Get out in nature. Honestly, get out there, swim around in some water, let it seep into you. If you have any water energy, it's going to be super healing for you. And just, you know, let the air fill you up and just, I don't know, it's like it can be such a positive day if we let go a little bit of last week for now. I'm not saying that you will not revisit it, because you will. You absolutely will. But I'm just saying for now, let's not worry about it. You know, let's have a great mutable day. Let's concentrate on this gorgeous sextile with this moon in Virgo and Mercury in Cancer. Journal, spend time thinking, you know, go out on a walk and just make it all about just you and where your brain's at, and analytically think through things, and don't let anybody in. You don't always need to let people in. Sometimes you can be selfish and just have time be about you. I love all of you, and